The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The final part of the Carson-Newman baseball position previews takes a look at the infield here with Zach Boze and Michael Watchering for the Eagles Sports Network. And Zach, when you look around the diamond, you obviously have solidified that third base spot, but there's nobody there anymore from first, second, and shortstop after Micah Jenser, Andrew Carpenter, and Killian Daughtry all graduate last year. What did you learn from that group, and how much of a luxury was it for you stepping in and being able to play with those guys right away?
Yeah, Michael, they were great leaders. They really set a plan out for me and for all the other infielders, kind of what we need to follow and what we need to do every day. And that's helped me try to be a leader to the new guys as well, so that's great to see.
When you look at your maturation, 10 home runs last season, I think you had 7 the first 2 years that you were here. How were you able to find that groove at the plate last season?
I think it's just maturity, kind of learning what my approach needs to be and how it changes, and just talking a lot with the leaders like we talked about, and just kind of picking their brains, talking to Griff a lot more about the mental side of hitting.
For you entering this season, what's the biggest thing you've worked on?
Probably my footwork. Defensively, I've tried to be better about my lateral movements and kind of reading hops better, trying to be more aggressive. And at the plate, kind of having a more all-around type approach, being able to drive the ball when it's needed, but being able to also move a runner, go backside, things like that.
When you look at the guys that come in, it's an eye-opening experience to come play for Coach Griffin because they're high-intensity workouts. There are a lot of tempo in those workouts as well. How have you kind of taken on that leadership role of that group?
I'm just trying to lead by example, trying to – a lot of the new guys we got come in, the infielders, we got James Denton, Will Gibbs, Trey Miller, by the way, all great workers. So they fit the program of great. But just trying to kind of – be to them what the older guys like Killian, Micah, and Carp were to me, just trying to kind of lead by example and be there to answer anything they have to ask me.
When you look at some of the newcomers, as you mentioned, a lot of those guys are stolen base artists, at least from their numbers the last couple of years. How much will speed impact this year's team?
Oh, it's huge. I think that's a big part of their game, and I think in the past that's something we've kind of gotten away from. So I think it's going to be a huge tool for us, and I think especially Trey Miller and Will Gibbs, I mean, they can really get down the line. So it's fun to watch them run and use it in defense as well.
When you look at the lineup this season, how would you see this lineup playing out when they're at their best?
Yeah, I think it's a lineup that can put up a lot of crooked numbers. I think it can happen quick, like we say with the speed. I think it's a lineup that can bunt, it's a lineup that can swing it, it's a lineup that can manufacture runs in a lot of different ways. So we're really excited, and we're going to hopefully go into a hot start.
For this team to achieve its goals this season, what does it need to do?
Kind of like we've mentioned before, just trust our plan, don't do anything different. We have a set of standards and pillars we go by every day, and we just take pride in doing the little things. We play catch, we run the bases aggressively and smart. We know the strike zone, we swing at good pitches, and we just have more passion and energy than anybody we play. So if we take care of the little things like that, I think we'll be just fine.
Zach, appreciate the time. Best luck this year.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
That's Zach Boze. I'm Michael Watchering here for the Eagles Sports Network.